I don't even know what we talked about.
This week we talked about...
This week on Not Well, we talked about...
Remember when we did that?
No, we need to do something else.
Biting parrots.
Fucking your mattress.
Whiskey dick.
Cucumber cutouts.
Pool party shenanigans.
Mexican tacos. I'm trying to think what else we talked about.
Cheating your way through high school.
That is true.
Becoming circuit gays.
Circuit gay shoes. Are we circuit gays? Are we gays?
Good.
Penises, vaginas, New York City. We talk about it all.
Hot, steamy balcony sex.
Ooh. Or hot backyard sex, not so steamy.
But quick and appropriate.
Quick and appropriate.
She hates me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another which I have something to say about that, by the way. I know I just did a weird thing. Can you translate what I say into Spanish in real time?
Absolutely. Go ahead and say something, and I'll translate it for you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. I'm Bobby, and I'm a whore.
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a otro episodio de Not Well. Soy Bobby y soy una puta.
That is accurate too. That's
honey.
Me
so
out.
If you're
what
in
is that? What
it's
is
ChatGPT. They just updated yesterday, and now
we
you can
use this in Mexico.
You can have it playing in the background with your earbuds in, and you can hear what the fuck they're talking about, and if they're talking about you. So don't be speaking no fucking language.
There were people that were, and I was like listening about.
Don't do it, honey. We know what punta is.
A little bit about the nails, a little bit about other things like laughing, and I'm just like.
So we can also translate our probably podcast into Spanish. So maybe we'll have Spanish speakers.
We should have a Spanish language.
Okay, I gotta tell you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. I'm almost 40. I'm in a full midlife crisis, and I'm going to New York on this weekend. I'm Bobby.
I'm Jim.
I'm insane.
You're having a crisis.
And it's fine. It's fine.
The months are ticking down, so we're getting closer,
and closer. I'm getting more and more reckless.
You're reckless.
Well, what I decided was I started manifesting something. Well, I have Friday off. I took Friday off at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year. Because I was going to go.
This coming Friday.
This Friday, baby.
Oh, okay.
Like in 2 days. So I was like, I'm going to manifest. Like, at first I thought I was going to go camping. I thought I was going to go camping. And then I was like, well.
I'm already jealous.
Maybe I'm not going to go camping. And I was like, okay, well, I want to do a solo trip. I want to do something solo and do my thing. And then I was like, maybe I'll go to New York. So then I started looking, and basically I got my flights for $5 each. Now, here's the caveat. So flying there, I leave at 6:15 in the morning, which is fine. I like that.
We had a 6:30 flight.
But I have to connect in Chicago, which is stupid, but that's Southwest. I had
$5.
Southwest there. Right, $5.
Let's go $5.
Plus 20 for early bird, but okay, 25.
Who gives a fuck?
Then
it's a joke.
I fly Delta home direct.
Was that a $5 sale, or how'd you get that?
I had enough points on both airlines for one ways. So I was like, okay, I'm going.
Oh, my God.
Still haven't gotten a hotel.
I think it's better to wait.
I'm kind of winging it.
No, it's because like that Priceline thing you're doing.
I want to literally keep everything in my backpack.
It's hopeful. Yeah.
Like that backpack is going to be everything I bring because that's
all you need.
I'm
Same
going
pair
out.
of shoes everywhere you go.
I'm going out.
Slut outfits are tiny.
Right.
One bathing suit. In case.
I don't need a fucking bathing suit.
You don't even need that. You'll be in the bathhouse.
I'll be at the Eagle and I'll be at Goldilocks because it's now the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I am fully in a midlife crisis and we're going back to New York. Me and you are going then in June. So I can't wait.
I can't wait. That whole week and a half is going to be. First of all, I realized I'm accidentally off 11 days in a row.
Into that week?
Yeah, because
of Pride.
Yeah, because I had already requested off Pride.
And then we're going early. Then we're doing even earlier. Well,
no, I have nails on Tuesday. I want to go before Tuesday. I think Wednesday morning. I have all Wednesday before you get there, so I have a whole day to do random shit.
Right,
and then we have all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Honestly,
yeah. So we're in a lot of trouble.
Oh my God,
it's gonna be so fun.
I can't.
I'm kind of using this as a scope out too. Like
that's
kind of like what you just did
for us. Where do you go? And if you go Friday, you'll find a watch party area for All Stars. So we can use that Friday.
There's one in Brooklyn that I want to go to, but I'm like, I'm so scared. But
Why?
This is good. I don't know. It's a big city,
but it's also America. It's not.
It's also, you know, what's crazy about Manhattan?
So that is scary, but
actually, Manhattan's actually one of the safest counties in the country, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's mostly fine
because there's a lot of people everywhere.
It's because when you divide it out.
When you really look at what's going on here, folks, it's all up in Queens.
You get a few news stories about this violent crime that happened, and it's like,
do you know how big this fucking city is?
By 4 million people,
right.
And it's like the subway is dangerous. It's like, well, how many daily riders are there? How many millions are riding this every day?
And now they have the cops there, so I'm like, I'll take the subway. So anyway, I'm doing that. I'm a crazy person, and that's what I wanted to say at first.
I kind of like that.
Now, did you introduce yourself? I don't remember.
You're really winging it. Well, I'm Jim, and I'm back from Mexico.
Oh, from Mexico.
Mexico, Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, and from what I've heard so far, it seems like it's been a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe. No, you really did enjoy it more than I thought you were going to be like, well, this is shit and this was it. You actually really have not said anything too bad yet.
I would say, no, there are going to be some negatives here.
Of course.
But overall, all the good outweighs the little negatives so easily.
Okay.
So it's like you as a whole look back at it and you're like, that was great.
Overall, I had a really great time.
Oh.
Sure.
It was
so
the
relaxing.
one
day dumb because so-and-so or whatever.
Was that one bar we went to like unnecessary?
Kind of dumb, yeah.
It's really easy to get to.
Can we talk about the airport first?
Yes.
Let's start there. Is the airport is customs scary?
I didn't even remember customs happening.
I hate customs.
We got
it freaks me out.
It's the most simple thing in the world. You get off the plane. We had no line. We walked through and got stamps. That's it. They didn't check.
Oh.
Then they had us run our bags through a little security thing. It was so pretend. You wheel it onto this thing. It goes through. I don't think anyone was watching. It came out the other end. It probably just alerts for metal or some, guns.
But also
it was so fun. You can bring anything you want into the country.
So I'm gonna have to. Is weed legal there? Just in case for
it's
me,
a technicality legal. I think the Supreme Court there made it legal, but it's not. I don't think they passed laws yet about it. But technically, it's legal. But it's still probably illegal to import anything.
Sure.
But also from other friends who wanted to bring weed vapes in, they said that they just get told if they get caught with a vape, they're like, you can't have this. If you want to keep it, it's $30.
Okay, here's 50.
Literally.
Leave me the fuck alone.
So it's
Perfect.
pretend. Customs was so easy to get through. You get through, then you just go to a taxi. Matt had his first experience of a Mexican scam.
Yeah, and that's
where we're walking through to the taxi area, but this guy was like, oh, you need a taxi?
Right here. You're right here. You're right here.
You go to that counter. We went to this counter. I'm like, so far this guy has talked for 5 minutes about everything but a taxi. I find out he's from a hotel. He's trying to sell me a day tour. I looked at Matt. I was like, Matt, we got to go. Matt was like, that was weird. I was like, Matt, that's just Mexico. That's every other country, though. They just try to do this.
Well,
hey,
it's sad.
Hey,
it's sad because they're starving.
Right.
So it's like, I would rather them not.
I listened to him and I was like, all right.
I hate when they do that shit.
Can I just give you money? I just don't want to go on this tour.
Honestly, I would rather just give $50 at the airport and everybody gave $50 at the airport so these people would just leave. Like, go away. Every country I go to that's foreign, which has only been a few, they're all hanging out at the airport and you're like, where do I go? Where's my car? Where do I go? And they're like, right here. Oh, cocaine, marijuana. I'm like, oh my God, can I just get to the goddamn bus?
Yeah.
That has really bad air conditioning probably.
No
offense.
Air conditioning is a thing there where it's a struggle.
Is that one of our? Oh fuck, really?
But not everywhere.
Well, not
the
probably
bars,
not at the resort
gay bars.
Either.
No.
Yeah.
And, the resort route. No, bitch. Everything's gonna be air conditioned.
Honey, I need my pussy air conditioned.
So it was really pleasant. Walking around is pleasant. You could get everywhere by foot if you stay in the romantic zone.
So it's not scary.
It's not scary at all. It's totally safe. The cartel is keeping everyone in check. This trans person I met said the first offense, if you rob a tourist especially, the first offense is handoff. They will cut your hand off.
Well, because we're feeding the country the money, and the money's going to the cartel then.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, boom.
Can't wait to experience
and my
cartel.
I think that our snorkeling guide may also have been dealing drugs because I rode a public bus with our snorkeling guide.
Oh, nope.
Which was hilarious.
See, I'd be so scared.
So funny. I love how you do.
You're very confident and stuff like that. And I'm like,
I am
I'm scared to walk around America.
Probably not smartly, but I am.
Some people are just, that's Michael too. He's like, we walked to Taco Bell at 4 a.m. Through New York City. And it's like, this might not be a good idea. Like,
this is the thing that they use.
Is that a fucking vacuum hose?
This is on the bus. Door was open. I'm sitting right by the open door.
I'm screaming.
That thing is a money station. So he's literally, here's how he's doing this. He's picking people up, driving like this. He takes a 10 peso, puts it here, hands him a piece of paper. Who's going to keep track of this paper? No one. I don't even know why they're fucking doing that. You should just pay as you get on.
Technology.
And then he takes off and is like has coins in his hand as he moves this, puts the coins in there and is arranging them. As he's driving, he's arranging coins. He's looking at coins.
No, I need
and the
to
door is
focus.
still open. And he's like, I'm just sitting there like, well,
I need to hold on tight for my life.
I guess if these people trust it, it's fine for me.
I mean, if you die, you die.
Oh, yeah, that's how I was
you're
like,
in paradise or whatever.
It's really pretty.
I know. Every picture you posted, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked, kind of, actually.
Now, here's some things that I was writing. I tried to write down the bad things because the food's amazing. The views are amazing. The water feels great. The ocean felt great.
No, and it's a very gay area for those that don't know.
So gay.
Now, can we talk about the gays?
Yes, and that's what I was saying.
Okay.
PV, really nice people. Everyone's friendly.
So, locals?
Locals, too. Yeah. Everyone's friendly.
So, everyone's friendly, including
Except-
visitors? Or
Nope.
Oh.
And that's where I said
country
good
gays.
food. Bar crowd is basically Columbus with mostly disasters.
Okay.
Because when you go in, you
So,
know,
a bunch
you
of
look
fives
around,
and sixes, busted faces, but about an 8
You
body.
look around and
Okay.
you're like,
We have plenty of those trolls and reptiles around here.
lots of that.
Wow, here's your muscles.
I wouldn't
but
even
your
say
face.
8 bodies, but like
Well.
it's 5 to 6s all around. 5 to 6 across the board.
Across the board, and that's not good.
And I said
Says.
bathhouse felt like why. I felt unmotivated to go to the bathhouse because of the crowd, like at most of the bars.
Oh, are they like a bunch of GHB, like P2P kind of gays? They're like,
Yes.
let's go do
I wrote-
GHB or what
while I
is it?
was-
I don't even know the fucking terms.
While I was at the Montemar, which is a fun, I have a story to tell. I realized it's a beach club and it's all gay, except for some reason there were 3 or 4 women, which I was like, what the fuck are they doing there?
Yeah.
All the
Were
staff
they
is all the
lesbian,
staff
or-
is men because they know that it's a gay resort. But I'm like, why are these girls? No, they were straight. They were making out with guys. 3 guys, 3 straight couples were there.
Okay, see now,
And
if
they
you're,
were
I don't
drunk.
mind. I
I
don't
was
mind
like-
hags coming along. I don't mind the
No,
girlies.
straight couples.
But if you're
Get
a straight
out.
couple, go. That's creepy.
We have to watch you at every other fucking bar. We have one
What
bar.
if they want to watch you?
I don't give a fuck. Watch me online.
What if he's hot?
Go to my OnlyFans, which we're
Go to our
boycotting.
OnlyFans.
but-
We are because of Palestine.
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's always that.
Always back to Palestine.
So while I'll tell the story about Montemar, but while I was there, I looked around and typed this. I said the physically hot people, bodies, are West Coast clicky cunts.
Okay.
The nice people are secret circuit party / Atlantis gays.
Okay.
Because, and here's what happened. I was having fun with a group from Atlanta and this guy that I met from Atlanta separately, but all these Atlanta people. I'm
Love it.
rubbing my,
Rubbing your cunt with some Atlantas.
rubbing my hard parts on soft parts, and they're rubbing areas and making
And
out
such.
with me. I turn around, I realize Matt's making out with a couple that I met from Raleigh. That we both
Oh, a
had
bunch
met
of
together.
Southern boys.
A lot of
Oof.
you're gonna love it. I'm telling you. If they're not from Canada, it's Atlanta, but then it's also a lot of West Coast because they have direct flights. San Francisco, Portland, Seattle.
I'm
All
okay
of
with
these
Seattle.
have directs.
I'm okay with like an Arizona,
San Diego.
I'm not okay. I'm okay with
Denver
like
has
Denver.
direct.
I'm not okay with the California gays.
Exact. And there's a reason
It's the
for that.
Hollywood gays.
So I turn around and Matt's making out with this Raleigh couple on his own. I had left him for 10 minutes to go get a
all it
drink.
took
I
was
got
10 minutes,
I got a
Matt.
drink refill. Next thing I know, he's puffing up his pussy and making out with boys.
Wow.
So then we followed those boys later because they were really nice.
So you're like, hey, we want to like kind of.
And in their pictures on Instagram, they were on the Atlantis cruise 2 months ago. So
I hope we make friends when we go. I'm not.
We
bringing it
will.
up, but I want to
I'm already friends with this Drake guy from Atlanta. Drake
make him
was
come to
so
New York.
fun.
Tell him to come to New York when we're there.
He might be able to.
I mean, not really, but I'm just saying. Let's get hotter guys. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna try to make
We don't
friends
want to
this
be
weekend.
distracted
Yeah, no.
because we're going to New York. Like,
Yeah, like,
honey.
I'm ready to be. I'm ready to be shit shows. I want to be so random.
We will.
Let's get a pretzel, and it's like 4 o'clock
Oh,
in the
I can't
afternoon.
wait.
I'm in a full blackout.
Yes.
You're in a full blackout.
I'm just like pretzel.
Yeah, I just want to be a fucking shit show.
We're gonna be shit shows. I can't wait to be a shit.
I know.
because I wasn't a full shit show in PV this
And I
time.
don't think
This
you have
ti-
to be.
this time around.
Well, at a beach. Here's
do.
my thing though. At a beach place, you can't the whole time. You've got to enjoy some
now
of the beauty.
I did get really
ripped.
at Casa Cupola. Casa Cupola is a
That's the
men's
nude.
only nude semi. If you want clothing optional.
I love clothing
Pool
optional.
and resort, and it's on a mountain, so it's beautiful, and it has a secret garden where you can go do naughty things and the secrecy.
Secret.
I was way too drunk there. Like, they were gay drinks. Because most of the
Yeah.
places measure, so most of the bars do not give you gay drinks, even the gay
Right.
bars.
But
They're
when you're
not
at a
strong.
hotel
But
that's
when
ran
you-
by
that-
probably American
yeah, exactly.
guys that own it. I think there is American
well,
guys
and
that own
that's probably the reason. Those drinks were
Gay drinks.
strong.
it. Now, we don't know where the liquor's from, but they are strong.
Yeah. Well, it's the home of it's actually good liquor because Jalisco, the state that it's in, is the birthplace of tequila. So the liquor is cheap, and it's
okay.
They make
That's
it
pretty
there.
cool.
So when you get a margarita,
A lot of agave.
It's like,
or what's it called? How's tequila? Agave?
Yeah, blue agave. Yeah, you're right. See,
honey, I'm learning.
And there's a drink there that they only have there, Racis or something like that. I forget how to say it. I think it's Racis.
Racist. They have that there.
Racis. But it's made with a different type of agave, and it's only there in Jalisco and Puerto Vallarta. So we're gonna be obsessed with the drinks.
Listen, I'm telling you, our summer's about to be fucking lit.
My last few stories from PV before people log off because they're bored of hearing about this trip. Another complaint: you have to tip everyone. You know, when you go on, you feel like you have to tip everyone.
So you need cash.
You have to have fucking cash with you all the time. Like,
so sick of cash.
I'm like, oh, you did that for me, thank you. And then I'm like, oh, you.
And they kind of like stand there.
Yeah, like,
oh, it's so awkward.
But even when you book, like, I booked all these events through Airbnb, and they still are like, and tips are appreciated. I'm like, I already paid $40 for
I
this
literally
online.
just sat here for 5 minutes with you, and you signed me up, and now you want a $10 tip.
You carried my bag for 5 minutes. Like,
I'm sick of that shit too.
He wheeled us from the baggage area to the taxi, and I'm like, well, I guess I should fucking tip him.
No, that pisses me off. I did that. That
like, I don't
to me,
want you to wheel my bag. I can wheel it.
I had to go to the fucking ATM, and I was like, I don't know how much I'm getting out. Like, I just got out.
I went to the ATM 3 times in one day.
45
in Mexico.
million peso or whatever the fuck they do on that.
It's a weird amount.
I'm over it.
You have to take out 5,000 pesos at a time.
Right. And it's like $5.
How much is that? And it's not even $100.
What's the exchange rate?
Wait, is it? I don't remember how much money this is.
I mean,
5,000 pesos is... No, okay, that's $294.
Okay, but that's still...
Oh, God, I took...
$300 at a time.
So I wasn't taking 5,000 pesos at a time. I took 2,000 at a time.
Okay.
I felt better about that. Yeah, $100. That's like 100. 2,000 pesos is $100. About
$1,700.
And you go through it. I mean,
sure. Is it expensive?
The food places can be expensive. We went to nice restaurants.
So
yes.
I've heard that, and I also heard...
But then there's places that are not, and the tacos, they make guacamole in front of you, and it's cheap as fuck, and you're like...
And it's still good.
The very first place I took Matt, keep in mind he'd never been to Mexico. We go near the beach just to see everything. We stop at this place called Margaritaville Grill. Margarita Grill, which is like...
Margaritaville Grill.
This sounds like it's catering to Americans. You sit
Hamburger,
down,
hot dog.
She wheels a cart out, makes guacamole in front of us. Then she takes 2 charred tomatoes, jalapenos, chopped onion, garlic, and lemon juice, and puts them in a mortar and pestle. Does this
salsa.
And makes salsa in front of us. It was so good.
You know what's crazy? And that's just vegetables.
It's vegetables.
But we're
low calorie. But here we have ultra processed everything.
We're like, we have guacamole, but they add
Taco Bell nachos. It's like, instead of that, what if we just ate real tortillas and fresh salsa?
Right, fresh salsa. There's nothing
guacamole.
That's better. If you know how to make a fresh salsa,
that
babe,
could be a meal. It can be a meal.
Oh yeah.
So I love it. Now there's just a couple other things. The cash based I don't like. So it's not just tips, honey. It's like people are like,
no, they're not. They're not.
So a lot of places only want cash. A lot of restaurants and bars are cash only, and you're like, well, I'm just trying to have breakfast, and I know I'm going to spend at least $40. So that's a lot of pesos that I don't have right now. So
I don't want to.
I had to go run and get cash twice at different places for breakfast.
I don't like that because then they make you do the money there. I'd rather just slide my card like Montreal and be like, you guys work it out. Work it out on behind the scenes chase.
Pro tip for people when they're abroad, I learned just decline the conversion because these ATM bank machines are going to give you a conversion that's not as good as your bank in the States. So and they hide it. They make it look like you have to accept their conversion or you're not going to get cash out. But I found a button, you're just decline conversion, and then it keeps going through. And then you get cash out. And your bank, because your bank will always give you a better exchange rate.
Well, because they pay me back when I go. They'll give me.
Okay. Now, the last thing. Okay, it's very
Is this good or
open
bad?
and friendly. What's another little story?
Okay.
One night we were out at a beautiful rooftop bar, and you feel a little frisky,
Filling your oats.
but we didn't want to stay up late because you know me and you. You're
it's
you're
like,
not going to stay.
but
up
when
late.
you're going all fucking day, it's tiring.
We were up at 9 a.m.
You're up at 9. You're going
Pool,
You're going pool.
sun.
You're going sun.
No nap, really. Just
No
straight
nap.
to dinner. No nap.
You're doing zip lining. You're doing snorkeling. You're doing all the stuff.
We made churros one night.
Oh, you guys, cooking class.
I did a cooking class with
I
churros.
love it. I think that's really sweet.
That's
And you know
cute.
what?
That
I'm going to
was
say this
yummy.
really
It was
quick
yummy.
to Matt. Matt, you're kind of lucky because you're being cultured by your husband and he knows how to do it.
Actually, this
true.
is correct. He's appreciative now. He's realized he's told people down.
But you know how to set it up when there's somebody nervous about something or like, oh, this is new. You're like, okay, well, first we're gonna do this, and then you ease us into it. So I would like to say, if you need a tour guide down to Mexico or anywhere, Jim is available.
Well, thank you.
Jim is available.
Yeah,
and
Matt's
will
lucky.
process your fees.
And as a reward, he gave me balcony sex out in the open on the balcony.
I forgot to talk about balcony sex. One would say I might have had some balcony sex this weekend.
What the fuck? What happened this weekend?
On the balcony outside of the hot tub in the middle of the day.
Wait, where?
Right outside the door, honey.
Out back.
El Casa de Bobby and Michael.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was just a random moment. I know. And
Are we suddenly fucking our partners more? Not us.
No, and I was not bottoming.
Hi, Gay.
So anyway.
Yeah, but not just bottoming. I mean, but in general, I feel like
it's like sometimes easier. Just shut up.
And what do you think I was doing on the whole
It's like,
trip?
shut up.
The
Just
whole
shut up.
Fucking trip.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Like
Just
he
shut
was, all
up.
at the pool all day at
Why?
Montemar, and I was
Okay.
like, you were making out with another couple. Why do you want me to fuck you now? Go make out with them.
I said that to Michael the other day.
I was like, I was making out with two different guys at once over there that were way hotter than the Raleigh guys. So I was with these Atlanta guys. They were all white, by the way. And I'm sorry, but it was one of their
Midtown
birthdays.
gays.
They were cute. So I was like,
Southern boys are good.
Like,
we
why
do need
is
to go
Matt
to
suddenly.
Well, then we need to go to Atlanta
They
this year
told us
too.
to come to Atlanta.
So we'll go to Atlanta like in October when it's cooler.
No, they said.
Well, that's when Pride is.
And that's when they said to come.
Okay, well.
But yeah, we've
Yeah, I
been
think I've
fucking
been
our
fucking-
partners a lot.
I know. We've been doing a lot of
I
sexual
had
things.
sex with Matt 4 times this week, which is a lot for me. I mean, 2 of the
Right.
times I didn't come because I was like,
Well,
I wanted to jerk off later.
Okay.
So I was like, you came though. I was like, you go
I
out
said,
there.
I'm not
I
gonna
said, you
come.
go
I'll
out
fuck
there.
you. And he's like, it's just, I can't.
You
I don't
have
know.
to
I just
say
can't.
that. I know.
It's just,
and then they like
I
it.
can't.
No, they like it.
And
I just don't want to come with them all the time.
I'm like,
what do you say?
right. Like, oh, your cock's so big. All of a sudden, I'm like,
Don't say things.
Just
I know.
shut up.
Same with Matt.
shut up.
He's like, give me that fucking hole.
No,
give me that little hole.
nope.
And I'm
nope.
sitting on the couch on the balcony, like, do you want me to lose my erection? What do you want me to do here? So I was like, lay down, and I just sat on his face. I was like, lay down, shut up. No, because then I can just do this.
Right, and then you're good. Eat my hole while I'm
jerk
jerking you
them off
off,
in
and then
30
they come.
30
and
seconds
then you're
or
like,
less. 30
"Ugh,
seconds
this is
or
gross.
less."
Let's go eat.
30 seconds or less. I was like,
I love it. Now, how many times did we come on the trip?
at least 4 times.
Okay, that's good. I think that's a healthy amount.
That's plenty for 6 nights.
That's
yeah.
plenty
I
of-
don't every
plenty
night.
of-
Some nights I'm going to be blacked out. I'm sorry. Some nights I was like, I gotta get bad.
And you might have wanted to try.
I did try once and was like, this isn't happening.
And those
With
are the nights.
Ski dick.
These are the moments.
I mean, I still have fun without coming, so it's like to me,
Me too. I
It's
really
not
am all
the goal
about edging.
anymore.
I'm
Yeah,
all about the
it's
edge,
not the goal
babe.
for me.
I'm into week-long edging.
yeah,
It's really bizarre. Once I come, I'm kind of like,
it feels done.
maybe I'm just still guilty about being a homosexual, but I just get like really
Or maybe
awkward.
because of our age, we know we have to build back up to that feeling of wanting to
so
come
like,
again.
Yeah, wanting
for
to
another
actually
day or
even,
two,
like, it's
like,
like
at
okay.
least 2 days where I'm like, I'm fine.
And if I'm going to the bar that night, I'm not going to the bar just
Matt-
to stand there.
This is just. I'm gonna have to make an okay.
We're making an announcement.
It's a sundry.
Okay, hold your sundries. Okay, well, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was very pleasantly surprised because that's where we're going for my birthday.
I kept
And
thinking how much fun you'd have.
you're
if you were
like-
there. The whole time I was there, I was like, "This."
But you
would
were like
be a place.
pre-testing it for us.
This
and like,
would be a place. This
usually
would be a place. I
you
found
are
it-
very strict with your guidelines and your
Yeah.
rules for
Oh, yeah.
places. And when you were starting to say like, "Oh, this place is awesome," I'm like,
I am. Yeah, I do
"You're
have.
very
I like-
strict.
if
You're very
it's-
strict."
I go and I judge quickly.
You'll
I'm like,
give it
this
credit
is
for where
shit.
credit's due, but you'll also be like, "But also ghetto as fuck" or whatever it is, and it's
Right.
like, and not in those
And
terms
that's
because we
right.
don't use those terms in America
The
anymore.
quality of men. It could have been better in a lot of places. I will say that.
Okay.
But it was fine enough.
Again,
You
what
find your crew.
I feel like this is gonna go into
Yeah.
mine a little bit.
Girl.
Fuck.
Oh.
Because I feel like we're on a different echelon. No offense to anybody. I mean, no, I'm not a 10, not a 9.
I fucking love
maybe
it.
maybe barely an 8.
It's a mindset.
It's an 8. It's a solid. We're solid. We're solid.
It's an 8.
Now I wrote something high that kind of gives this same vibe. High thought. Get ready. High thought. I'm actually kind of a cool person and personable with everyone and can make anyone feel like one of my good friends. The people at puppy camp talk to me like we are friends, and that means I did what I wanted and made them feel comfortable around me. I don't want respect. I want to be acknowledged as equal.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
This was high.
That was pretty
I know,
insightful.
intense. I was very high. I think it was during the Borealis or whatever that happened here. Oh, yeah.
The Northern Lights, by the way.
So, by the way,
I
earthquake,
disappeared for-
Northern Lights, and an eclipse all in a span of 2 months here.
I'm almost
So,
like, should I be traveling with you? And all
I know. Or should I be going to where I'm going this weekend? Maybe it'll be a flood now. God. Or a nuke. Maybe it's time.
9/11 2.0.
Well, it's not going to go to the Eagle or to the Red Eye.
The
That's
ghost
really
of
what
Osama
I'm doing.
bin Laden is like, there's
I'm
one tower
literally
left.
going. It's supposed to rain too, which is fine.
No, that's fine. You'll be indoors.
Well, I want to take pictures. Like I do. That's one thing that I want to do for myself is go get some cool.
rainy New
like-
York is a good picture time. The buildings, the lights off the water.
Yep. Yep. So that's kind
Okay.
of my goal is get some art done, but basically going to be in the hotel jerking off and going to these parties and jerking off. So basically, I'm going to be jerking off all weekend. I'm so excited.
So jealous.
So I also wrote on here. Well, we have something to discuss together that we've discussed, I think, briefly, and then we were like, write it down. But what I want to say is I wrote something called Comment Cocks. Comment Cocks. Talk about the phenomenon that is when people on X or Twitter,
Oh, yeah.
and they post something about themselves, my dick's small or whatever, then comes comments of other people with small dicks that nobody asked for what's going on. So basically what is happening, I'm noticing is like, somebody be like, my dick's small, and they'll put a picture. Well, then you have a comment cock that comes next and is like, same, bro. And then it becomes this whole wave of
Everyone's
just ugly
posting
cocks or
ugly-
all
Yep.
these things. And
You
I'm
go-
like,
once you start scrolling through the comments, it's
don't
like,
be a comment cock.
yikes.
I like being a leader. Be a leader. Post first.
Yeah.
Don't be a comment cock. Because it just gets kind of annoying. You're not even commenting to them. It's basically saying, oh, I don't care what you just said. Look at me.
Yeah.
So that's the point of comments is make your comment like, oh, no, bro, you look good. Or, oh, it's fine. I'm small too, but you don't have to post your goddamn
these are
picture.
the pick me gays.
So,
Straight
like-
up. They're like, I have a tiny cock.
The
What do you
pick me
think?
gays. The pick me gays.
Yeah, it's like someone's posting of their cock and being like, yeah, I got a small cock, but I like it.
It's like,
Showing it
okay,
off.
that's great.
And other people are like, I have one too.
or-
Look at mine.
or,
It's
I
like,
call mine
why are you in
Peter.
the
It's
comments posting? You should never be posting a nude in the comment section. Don't do it. Although randomly there are those
well,
people who are
no.
like, let's start a dick thread.
Unless there's
And
a
I'm
thread.
Like, a dick
if
thread.
there's a thread,
okay.
it's okay. But when
But-
somebody is stating
yeah.
something like, I hate the stretch marks on my butt, but I'm learning to embrace it. And then
I honestly don't
somebody
even
else
wanna
has to
see-
show their stretch marks. And I'm like, but
Yeah.
nobody asked you for your stretch marks.
No.
This is a public, and this is what's wrong with social media. We all have to bitch about what we want and what we aren't, and what we have, and nobody gives a fuck. And they just care about themselves. This is just like doing speeches in front of people. I'm so scared to speak in front of people.
And then
Why?
it's like,
they don't care.
they don't
They're
give-
not
they're
even
not
fucking listening.
Think of the
Half
last
them-
time you went to a group meeting or something where someone talked to a bunch of you. I'm on my phone the whole
Oh,
time.
I'm not paying attention. I'm thinking about other things. I'm thinking
Never.
about later. I'm thinking about.
Never. I'm like,
Oh, that's interesting.
what was this paper they
Oh, I
gave
think
me?
I
Let
can
me
see
fold
his
this
dick
back.
across the way.
Is
in
that a
the-
dick print?
Yep.
Is he on his phone too? Let me see if he's on.
Yep.
Oh, he's on there.
No, it's true.
Okay. Oh, is the sound
So
on
if
my
you're
Instagram?
doing that,
Yeah.
then what? Why do I think when I'm up on stage
Giving
and
a
everybody's like, oh my god, he is so interesting. There's probably 4 full people listening. So just
Out of
anyway, keep that in
100,
mind.
Yeah.
Don't be a
Good
comment
idea.
cock.
Don't be a comment cock.
Now we talked about something. I think you might remember we were out. And I wrote this, fucking a mattress with Vaseline in our teen years.
Yes, we did. Right. We did.
Now-
This did come up.
This came up, and it's time to discuss it.
I think I did say to some guy, we were all fucking mattresses
And I was like, you fucked the mattress. And,
I was
you're
like,
like, Vaseline. I think we said
in
it
a
at the same
Ziploc
time.
bag.
Oh, okay. So
Everyone's done that.
girls,
Girls have done it
this
too.
is going to be
probably. No.
well, they took the cucumber. We just,
Everyone
well,
with
everyone with a
dick.
cock has fucked a piece of furniture. Actually, girls used to rub the pillows.
Yeah.
I've heard girls masturbating with pillows. Like they
Oh,
crying
yeah,
on
a
it. Like,
lot.
oh.
Yep.
Somebody had a
No, they
story.
did.
I think it was Amy Schumer or somebody, but somebody we don't like. And they didn't know that they didn't think anybody could see they're rubbing themselves. And the parent finally had to be like, honey, that's something you do in private. Like, because they were doing it everywhere.
Probably sitting on the couch like
At
this.
church, and we'll be
if you
doing
sat,
this.
if you rubbed on
We'll be
this,
doing this,
this
like-
would get you off.
And like they don't know that it's not appropriate in public. So then you have to kind of like be like,
You can't rub.
we
your,
rub
We
pussies.
don't rub clitorises on
don't
the
run-
pew
Yeah.
armrest.
Literally.
You can't straddle the pew armrest to rub your clit.
So girls
honey.
know.
It's like,
So the boys were taking Ziploc bags, putting. Now, did you do a microwave trick?
oh,
honey.
What's that?
So apparently you take. So what I remember, I don't know. You're supposed to like heat it up a little bit.
yes, you're supposed to take a cantaloupe, cut a hole
Cut
in
a hole in
it.
it and fucking. Have you done that?
I really feel like I have actually.
I
don't remember what fruit it was.
My mom used to get
I don't remember what fruit.
the fattest cucumbers.
Oh,
and all
really?
I did was hollow out a fucking cucumber and then was jerking off with it. So,
Wait,
yep.
were they like, "Where's the cucumber?"
Right. I don't know why my mom didn't
You're
say.
like, "I made cucumber sandwiches."
Oh, I
ate
just ate the
5.
whole thing. Oh,
Yeah, you're like-
I'm like. Meanwhile, it's like
low calorie.
Meanwhile, I had to put it at the bottom of the trash can.
Yeah,
hide it
You
under
don't
a
need
bunch of
anyone
shit.
Pulling that out.
Oh my god, can you?
We could still use part of this.
Can you fucking
chop, 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 chop? I just
Can
rinsed it
you
off, and you're like,
fucking
"Is this
imagine?
poppy seed dressing?"
If my father or mother were like, "What's this?"
I
would be.
You would have been kicked out earlier.
Yeah. So we used to fuck mattresses. We'd take the lube, we'd take the fruit, we'd take the bag, we'd take whatever. It all involved Vaseline though, and I don't know where the fuck. Why everyone had petroleum jelly and Vaseline around the house, but
Why did my mom?
I don't know. My mom did
They
too.
Well, it was good
Is it
for
for
like
their eyes and stuff?
sunburns.
Yeah.
I think for makeup, does it take makeup
Oh
off?
yeah, and it does help the face.
If
heal.
you get windburn, it is really good. I remember after skiing, I put
Well,
that.
I know people do that now to get the wrinkles because it kind of
Fill them in.
It's so.
How would that app translate shamanamana in Spanish?
Should I?
I did a lot of McGillicuddy down.
Joe McGillicuddy?
I did that a lot when I was in Puerto Vallarta. So big.
I'm not.
Oh wait, I got hired at Morgan Stanley. Or I need She got actually hired at Morgan Stanley.
Okay, first of
How
all,
did that happen? Does that real?
You don't want me to give you.
What is she,
I
the front
fired
desk
you, baby
person?
girl. I fired you, baby girl.
Yeah, that's
Also, why would they want me now and not before they
right.
hired you? So
If you were hired, then you're good. You don't need a reference.
I don't feel like giving references.
I wouldn't.
No offense.
This
but,
might be one where the text message gets forgotten about accidentally. Oh, I read it and forgot to respond.
which that does happen.
Girl, I know.
Girl,
Especially-
and people get so mad. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No, it's normal.
If you text me and it's 3:30 on a Friday, I'm finishing my work day because I'm trying to get to the weekend.
Yeah.
So if I look at it and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget because it's Friday
it's
and then
not
I'm
a
ready
good
to
time.
roll.
It's not a good
ready to roll.
time.
Friday, ready to roll.
Friday.
Friday.
What's in that little thing there?
What little thing? I can't see anything.
That little can.
Oh, it's air freshener. It's.
Oh, okay.
I also wanted to discuss. What's our time here?
We got a lot.
Oh shit.
We're good.
So going back to childhood.
Okay.
I feel we're gonna do a little childhood moment.
Yeah, we have to go back here.
I want to speak about something that I used to do, and maybe if you read it, it'll just be better. I feel like when you read what I write, it's really kind of funny.
This is a good idea.
Whoa, girl, fuck.
That part.
All
of this.
Yes.
This question is, I was literally the worst student ever and still had a 3.0. I believe you were, but I don't believe 3.0. Okay. Bobby never did homework and would do it the period before. And if it was math, I would write a bunch of numbers and scratch things out and then look at the answer in the back of the book. Oh my God, that's genius. So make it look like you did the work. Holy shit.
Some of the
Okay.
teachers caught on, but most of them were just looking.
Seven and eighth grade, you played alto sax and never took it home to practice.
Never took it on the bus. I was like, I'm not taking it on the bus. I never took that bitch home once and practiced. I think I'm natural. This is where I'm getting with this.
I would sell my sob story to a new teacher every semester. It's been really rough. How can I get extra credit? You did not.
Oh, I swear to God.
You would just be like, it's been a rough semester.
Yeah. A lot of stuff at home.
Oh my God. Okay. Never studied outside of school for tests. Only studied at school during other classes. What were you doing at home?
Nothing.
You were just at home jerking off on Craigslist.
I just was like, no, I don't have homework. I mean, I literally didn't even bring my books to the classes. I'd have my books just stuffed in my locker. I'd forget my locker combination. And I would, at the end of the year, I'd be like, oh, I'm telling you, I had this moment. I was high, obviously.
You never, okay, there's more. You would write answers to the test in lead on the desk and cover with my hand on my leg answers, and usually was better at hustling and finding answers from someone who already took the class.
Is that it? I don't even know.
Would make fake progress reports using Microsoft Word, and since it was new, my parents did not know the difference. What are progress reports like that the teachers wrote?
So every semester at 6 weeks, or whatever week it is, you get your progress report.
Okay.
So it's halfway through the semester or halfway through the period or whatever the fuck. And usually I was at about a 20 or a 25 at that point because I was not studying. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, this is what I thought about it. I was like, I'm actually like kind of, I don't know.
I don't know how you're here.
Well, I think it has to do with the first thing.
Okay.
Where my first thing I just talked about how I get people to like, I just know how to manipulate. So I'm good at sales, but I literally at school, I never did anything. I never practiced. I never I don't even think I think I Christmas treed my SAT.
What's that?
I never even studied for the SAT. Nope. Don't care. Still graduated, but I would go to these teachers and be like,
so you would write a fake progress report.
Okay. Yeah. So my parents didn't know the difference because it was like computers just came out. We had a printer in the. I was like the first ever printer in the room, and I was in all these technology classes. I wanted to be a web designer, but I'm glad I didn't go into that because
crickets.
I'm glad I didn't go into that though because it is a dime a dozen. And it's like okay, and then now people AI can
generate
right. So it's like that's my whole career. I'm done.
I know.
So I was like, okay, so I would fucking type out an entire fake.
Progress report.
Yeah, but what's it like a template?
Oh yeah, where you so at the top is bold.
I mean, I'd cut it out and I'd be like, well, here's my progress report for this class and this class and this class, and literally my parents would sign that piece of paper and then I would sign the paper back to the teacher. It's terrible.
Holy fuck.
But what I'm thinking to myself, I think why I was thinking about this is that I did more to get around studying and actually doing it than it would have taken just to actually study and do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I'm smart.
Oh yeah, you would have flown through math if you once you learn the patterns. Math is it's not hard.
Looking at it now,
it's like okay, and then move this over here, do that.
I mean, I don't like doing stuff that doesn't make sense to me though. So like when they're like, trigonometry, I'm like, I get it, but I'm not gonna be an engineer.
There was so much of that where I was like sine over cosine.
Hi, but I don't know how to balance my checkbook. I don't know what taxes are.
I don't know what taxes are.
Well, how do I get my credit score up? What is life?
They didn't teach us.
None of it.
I learned nothing.
No, I didn't either.
I was like, oh, never open a credit card because it's bad to open credit cards.
Nothing in high school. I literally did nothing. I did nothing, and I still got a 3.0.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. Cheated on online tests that had a proctor, but having a second laptop next to me and typing in Google to get help.
That was in college.
Wait, how did you do this?
So I would have one hand.
Oh, because it's an online test.
And your camera had to be on you. And
so you're looking over here where your eyes are glancing over here.
But I'm really like typing on. Yep.
And then you do this and look down there and you're like.
And then I would actually have my.
What?
I'm so shady that I have my calculator and I'd kind of lift it up and do this. So they thought I was doing that
looking
the whole time.
At it on the calculator.
Yep.
Oh, you're smart.
I'm very smart. So anyway, I'm just letting everyone know that if I just would put effort into things, I'd probably really.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
You would probably be a genius.
Probably. I mean, if we're being honest, no, I think I am kind of a genius in a way. And I also think this goes back to the first thing, though, where I can make people think that I'm their best friend. And this is going to sound terrible.
Here I am.
No, not you. People who I'll see them like, hey, oh my God, how are you? Like,
I know. I
see them 3 times a year.
Yeah.
But they want to go reminisce. And if I didn't invite them to my goddamn wedding or something, it's like over. And it's weird because I'm like, oh no, I don't really.
I have people that at work and people are like,
yep.
Literally, like, you remember some of the Dart League people, like, because I went to that wedding. So then I guess they thought that meant I was like, it was small, guys. It was my family, literally, and 10 friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, I was like, yeah. It's not that you weren't invited, but also we're not close friends.
Also, when's the last time you called me?
I haven't talked to. I haven't talked to you since I played darts 2 years ago.
But yet I seem to always have, and I feel like you are similar. And this is why when we're together in other cities, we end up talking to half the town.
We do,
and we
even in PV, I was doing that. I was like, wow, I've made friends.
And for some reason, with me and you, it's like Larry and Mo, or what's it called?
Yeah, they love it. Larry and
Pumbaa
Mo.
and Timon. It's like we are those opposites in a way.
I like Pumbaa and Timon.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy. I'm Ren.
Which one's he?
No, wait, I'm Stimpy.
Is Stimpy the big boy?
Yeah, I'm the big boy, obviously.
But he's like the nicer one, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's dopey. And the other one's kind of bossy and bald.
She said bald.
And
she said bald.
But anyway, yeah. So when we go together, though, to these places, we're like,
da
da da da da da. And then I have my act
and then they're like,
that I
wow,
do.
yeah. Yeah, you go.
I go into an act. I go into like
you always act, I guess I'll get pulled into this, and then you're
like,
loving it.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, are you talking again?
Oh, here he goes. He'll talk to anyone. And then you're like,
it is psychotic.
Then you're like,
we are psychotic.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
and then we turn it on. Then we're like, yeah,
like,
we're not from here.
this is my pop. Oh, yeah, we're Midwest.
We're from the Midwest. Ohio.
Ohio.
It's crazy. And then usually they're from Ohio. That's also the weird part.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering if we're not really personal. We just get attracted to other Ohio people.
Oh, no. We met Ohio people down there.
Oh, no.
This guy, Drake from Atlanta, was originally from Mount Vernon, which is right outside Columbus. I'm like,
oh, that's that.
I'm like, there it is.
Okay, and that's the
South.
That was the face I saw.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But he's dressing like a Southerner now.
Right.
Yeah. So life is good. I'm gonna get fucked this weekend, and
You are.
I don't want to.
I think it's time. Like sling time.
Like a different. I know. Oh my god, if that guy's, I gotta get that fucking.
Sling time.
So what I'm really truly hoping is that I can somehow sweet talk the Bear producer of this to have it when we're there.
He needs to.
I'm like, oh, we're coming back on the 18th. I would love to be a part of it.
Okay, this is a good idea.
And you don't want to do it on the same week as Pride.
No, you don't. You want to do it before.
You don't want to compete. But he was like, go the next week. And I'm like, so anyway, I don't know if we'll, but there's all. So when you look in New York City, though, too, like we think we have events here.
We do.
Like,
oh, yeah.
Hookups, sex clubs, legit. It's called Workman's Lunch or the Lunch Pail or something like that.
So you can go at lunchtime.
Yep. And they have Bear hookups every Wednesdays and Fridays. You go to a place, you have to sign for consent. You have to be like, and you fuck. And you pay $30.
That's it.
Yeah. So they have Wilton, they have the places that we love to go to.
I love random.
24/7. They go to the Eagle. They just go to the back room and jerk off. I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, literally, we could just go to the Eagle.
I'm going to the Eagle
like
on
before
purpose
dinner.
to edge.
Yeah.
A
Sit in
whore
the
this
red
weekend.
room and just.
Oh, and they opened this other place now where you dance. I don't know. It's really weird. I think I'm going to I almost want to do ecstasy this weekend.
You really should.
In the basement with those guys.
And just dance. You would love it.
And I really want to, and I'm putting this out there. I really want to hook it with that one remember the hot couple I showed you and he was like, looks like.
Well, yeah, but.
Which, P.S., there's something on that front as well.
Hotter than them. I'm sorry, but like.
Well, no, it's true.
You're like, hi.
Oh, I'm back. Weird.
And they probably live down the street one subway right away. So they're like.
There's a lot of them that live in Brooklyn. Yep.
So they'll be there.
Oh, they're going to be there. Yep. I know. I'm scared.
God damn it. I got to go to this. We got to get it moved.
I think, but honestly, what I will say, though, is that there will be something.
Yeah, even if we don't get that
we will go to the sex party.
The lunch pail.
Or, because a lot of it's club music upstairs where you kind of meet people.
That.
And they have another
go
DJ
to an area
downstairs. And that's where, I mean, I'm telling you.
That's where the fun happens.
It's like being an AWOL. And it's all people jerking off and fucking and sucking.
But no girls.
Oh, and no girls.
Because AWOL is like.
AWOL's gotten. Yeah.
AWOL's, I'm like, is my dick out?
I feel like we need a rebrand, but that's just me.
Yeah. No, we really do.
I feel like we could really do a rebrand. Sundries. You said you had one.
My sundry is kind of like semi-annoyance, but the process of, and the phrase, cleaning the pipes out, things like this.
Ew.
So, growing up, when I would go out, especially with straight friends, their whole thing is to jerk off right before they go out because they're worried
they're going to come too fast.
They're going to come too fast with a girl, which is a them problem. Let's put it that way, because these guys who come too fast, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Are you not on an antidepressant?
Did you?
It's
like, have you ever heard of Prozac?
I'm like, are you really that excited about this generic pussy you found? Like, is it that good?
That's what I don't understand. This is why I think straight guys are so stupid.
These straight guys, they're not finding things that are that good.
They talk a big game, honey, but they've only been with 3 people. It's embarrassing.
If that.
Yeah, if that.
When you really dig down into it, it's like,
straight guys don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So you had one naughty period where you had sex with 2 women in a year-long period, and that's it.
And then, but you act like you know everything about sex. Straight women, if you want to know what sex is like, fuck a gay guy, because trust me, he's been in it.
Worst night of your life.
Worst night of your life.
According to the one he fucked.
Well, and I was also drunk. In a full-blown blackout, drinking a whole bottle of wine during playing the game Kings.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
I love that game. We should play that.
I think we're... Well, maybe we will.
Too old?
Yeah.
If we had a big group, it'd be easier.
Maybe we'll invite people... We will invite people back to our pool in New York.
We totally will.
And we'll have...
We totally...
Bewitched. We totally be fucking will.
So anyways, let me get to my summary before you hijack
what's your summary?
What's in that thing?
Oh no, I took a pill.
Did you take a pill?
Yeah, honey, I took a pill.
Ibiza?
The minute I got home, I took a pill.
Okay,
so it's
good. That's
hitting
where I
now.
was like-
Yeah, no, this is not me on this
I
is
always
me
thought this was
fully
your
high.
normal.
No, this is me like
Totally be well. I'm just
bewitched.
tired.
Well, yeah, you got home at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay.
Anyways, so that concept of clearing the pipes came from straight guys, and I always thought that's what you had to do. No, now I feel like I have a very specific time frame where I can have cummed before, but still getting enough energy and sexual fun energy to go out and try to have fun, but also I can't come like
Twice.
it's difficult.
No,
you know
I
what I mean?
know.
I can't like
First round is
the reason
great.
I realized this. I
Okay,
came out.
I love
I
this.
had to yell at Matt because we're going out, and like 2 nights in a row, he was trying to be frisky right
Like,
before we're
no,
going out.
I'm going to get horny at the bar.
Where I would like get out of the shower and he would come into the bathroom. Like,
so annoying.
And I'm like, okay, that's good. Like, what
Go
are you trying?
sit down.
Like, I can't come right now, Matt.
Why you want me to come?
I'm like, Matt,
why are we going to go out then?
Like, we're eating dinner and then we're going out. I'm trying to go out and be like, yeah,
be a
I wanna
whore.
fuck.
You want to have that
Yeah,
penis a little bit.
I really wanted to try
Genocide.
to be a whore when I was out. So, like, you can't come right before you go out.
No.
Because then
I
I'm ready
don't-
for bed.
P.S.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Especially if then I'm going to have a meal and I'll be like,
Oh, it's
you just want to
over.
get ice cream, go watch a movie.
And that's what
and then
we
you go
did
to bed.
a couple nights.
Honestly,
I was
it's
like,
fun. That's
I was like,
fine.
let's just go back.
It's, you're learning from me.
And you're learning from me, though, too.
I know. I'm like,
You're becoming adventurous. Matt's pointed out, he's like, seems like Bobby will do things when he's with you. I'm like, yeah, he does.
well, yeah.
He tolerates it.
I like it because I'm not scared.
You're adventurous.
I'm an adventurer.
So that's my sundry is just basically... I don't like it though because like I did used to be able to I could
go
come
out,
in the afternoon at 4
yes,
p.m.
twice a day,
and then
3
I'd be
times
like
a day.
I'm ready to go out and party, and then I would have fun with someone at midnight.
Yep.
If I come at 4 p.m., we're not even
That's
talking.
borderline,
We're not
yeah.
even. We don't even need to go to dinner.
I mean, I could do a
We can get
10
Uber Eats.
a.m.
Yeah, I could do it exactly morning.
morning. Then I have to have the
But
whole
then I
afternoon
need
and
to
evening. I can
rebuild.
We're going to be at least 12
rebuild.
hours.
12 hours is good.
12
yeah,
hours.
12 is good.
Oh yeah, a 12-hour break.
Within a 12-hour
and
window.
it's still not
No.
going to be the first time, but I'll be
No,
able to
it
get
won't.
it. But it won't be that. Oh my god,
You won't
I
even
can't.
be able to see it, but it'll be a good
I
feeling.
mean, there's nothing like edging for weeks and then coming. Sorry.
Okay, so is this now? I did
No.
hear this. This is a sundry side story.
Oh, side sundry.
Apparently, if you take zinc, it makes bigger loads. Drake told me that.
You think
I
you're
know.
talking about Drake the rapper? I'm like, what are
Champagne
you?
Poppy,
I'm like, okay.
who's been eviscerated in the rap wars.
By the way, I also
Which,
heard
when I
that
read
he's
into it-
fucking animals or something.
yeah, when I read
or-
into it, it's not good. Drake is.
Why are these people
I
freaks?
blocked. I was like, he's not good.
Oh yeah, we got to start blocking people anyway.
I
That,
love it.
Yeah,
Take
'cause-
away their ad revenue. Fuck them.
I know. Can you imagine?
I've blocked literally 20 different people right now.
Good.
In the past 2 days, I'm like, block them, block them.
Do I need to post something so you don't block me?
Yes.
I have my new shirt.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see it.
It's actually, I think
This
I threw
actually
it in here.
could be it. This could
might-
be the Al Aqsa Mosque.
Now this is our newest
It looks like a mosque.
merch.
Okay.
Thank you, AI.
I love it.
Thank you.
These are our 2 mics. We're going to be out there. We're going to be filming.
Oh my god, that's what we need to do is get a shirt of somebody jerking off a microphone.
Okay, that's a good idea.
For-
And in the sploot
I have
splash
some
can
ideas
be
for New
not
York,
well.
like give me your meat pack or whatever.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
come
need
up with
the
a
meat
lunch.
stuff.
We're average dick vouchers or what?
Average dick energy. I love it. I like average.
40-year-old
Everyone
dick
I
energy.
saw in Puerto Vallarta, almost all of them are average.
Hi, I like average. I don't like when they're too big. I don't like when they're too long and
No.
skinny. I don't like when they're.
I saw some big ones. I was like, gross.
No, sometimes it's gross. No offense.
No offense.
Not we all don't want big, large cocks. We kind of just like average.
Yeah, I'm not.
Average
into it.
Joes.
Sundry for you.
Yeah,
Sundry.
I do have a sundry. I
Oh.
wrote here. I wanted to say, this is answer. Kind of was answered during this episode.
Naughty boy.
Am I becoming a 40-year-old circuit gay? Because the other day,
Wow, wait.
I'm wondering if this is happening to me. I'm going to be a Wilton Manor gay. I'm going to be the Dart League gays.
The PV gay.
Right.
It's just a more expensive circuit.
But this is what I'm saying.
It's
So, like,
better.
I'm going to New York this weekend for what? A party.
Goldilocks.
Which is probably becoming
Why are you
a
going to
circuit.
that party?
To jerk off.
Why do you think people go to market days? Why do people go to these Atlantis cruises?
So-
Why, they just want to jerk off with randoms. I think we all are.
I think we're all circuit gays. It's just
I
when.
started to feel like that's why I typed the cute ones and the nice ones are actually secret circuit gays, and I didn't mean it in a bad way.
No.
I just realized like, oh, that's why they're friendly to other people.
Well, because they
and they'll
respect
make
other
out
people's
with you.
bodies, they respect other people's sexualities. They're not going to judge you.
The guys the couple that Matt was making out with. Let me just show you. Yeah, it'll make sense to you.
Yeah, it'll totally make sense.
Yeah.
Let me just show you. What does your shirt say?
We can't afford healthcare. It's bombs, planes.
I love that shit.
We can't afford healthcare. We spent $1 trillion on the defense budget, and we don't know where the money goes. We're not even in a major war right now.
Shirt.
Our country's not at war, apparently.
We're really stupid.
So, yeah, it's just not making sense to me.
No sense given.
Let's see if we can get a size difference, because that's where you really need to see. Like, this is the couple. They're because he's in film, so they dress.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
But that's Taylor, the tall guy, and then Ryan.
Oh, I don't want to see Taylor's dick.
That's right.
He's cute.
No, he's really cute. So Matt was making out with him, and that's Taylor.
Yeah.
And Taylor's nice. He picked me up. But then I realized, I was like, oh, God,
Atlantis gays.
They were Atlantis gays. But they were so nice and friendly. I was like, yeah, I want to hang out with them. I wonder if we can find their friend Gary, whose birthday it was, who was really cute. Oh, Taylor's kind of cute, too.
Yeah, those guys are pretty cute.
And they're nice because they're not body.
Again,
They're not
6 and
fat
7s.
phobic.
6 7s.
Yep. They don't fat shame.
They're hot enough.
They're great. So I think circuit gays really are our type, maybe.
Maybe we are just circuit gays.
And a lot of them are
period.
confident. That's the thing where it's like,
if I
they're
start getting
confident.
those, okay, let me tell you though, the telltale sign that you're a circuit gay is if you have those goddamn neon shoes with a neon. If I ever start doing that,
I wouldn't let you.
We got to talk. We got to get.
We
real
still
back
need.
in.
We need nice shoes. Like I'm not.
Oh, I'm on a Nike kick right
For
now.
me,
honey.
the part where it would tip too far of us becoming circuit gays is if you become tacky, and that's what you're talking about.
Right.
You're talking about the rainbow bandana.
Yeah, I'm not going to be
on top of the rainbow wristband.
I want to be an innocent circuit gay. I want to still
the little backpack that has a rainbow sticker and the rainbow shoe. It's like,
yeah, no, I'm not doing
girl,
that.
we fucking get it.
Girl, you literally didn't even have a gay item in your backpack
when
last
you have
year.
a stingy jock strap, there's just certain jock straps. I'm like, that's the circuit gay.
That's the circuit gay.
Crisscross, the lace, the
applesauce,
all of the crisscross applesauce.
That's right.
I'm not trying to circuit shame. I'm not going to circuit shame.
No circuit shaming, but
we have in the past.
Well, anyway, so to answer the question, yes.
We are becoming
circuit gays. And that's just the bottom line, period. So if you're in New York this weekend, also, I don't really know if I want you to find me, but also if you do,
go ahead and find him. Fill him up.
Find me.
Fill him up.
Fill me.
And I want to warn our listeners, Juanita the Parrot is a badass bitch. She bites. She bites.
Who the fuck is Juanita the Parrot?
When I went ziplining, there was a cute parrot I tried to pet. Juanita bit. But she didn't really bite. She was just trying to hold on to me because I was singing to her. I was singing to the parrots, and I realized they would go like this.
How much tequila had you had at this point?
They stopped talking. This was at 10 a.m. in the morning, honey.
You had a mimosa.
There's a dialysis van.
That sounds like a dialysis bus.
Yeah, that was loud. Dialysis
They're
bus.
totally digging a basement right now across the street.
It's like they're building another house.
Another house. Let's go ahead and put up another one of these motherfuckers. Anyway, if you've liked this episode, please share with your friends. Also, if you want to buy merch, just do it. I just keep making merch for fun.
And if you want to leave us a voicemail,
do it. 614-721-5336. And if you want to go meet us at any of the places that we're going to, just fucking do it. But don't expect us to be necessarily, depending on what you look like, we'll decide if we're going to be nice or not.
And I do have to put a shout out at the end. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out Brandon
P. Because I've texted him a lot this trip.
Oh, so you've been flirting.
Maybe.
So you're going to be fucking Brandon now.
Maybe sending nudes.
I mean,
maybe maybe a lot.
Maybe he showed up to Mexico and I didn't even know. Oh, well, we're going to be. Honestly, I feel like
I can't wait to meet him. We fuck our fans.
We fuck our fans.
We don't care.
Well,
so you have that to look forward to if you're a fan.
So if you see me at Goldilocks, just come up and give me a little tug. Or we gain 10,000.
But are they the ones?
Honey. Look at this. Look at this body. I'm at 50 pounds.
Yeah, I got to send you out, do some reconnaissance in New York City. Go out there and collect.
Wait till we go.
This is going to collect.
I'll be 56 pounds down by the time. Honey, I'm going to be half of a...
This is bad.
No, it's not.
And hopefully
so good.
I re-lose the weight I regained.
We're going to be the same size soon. And that's kind of what I'm going for at this point.
That's not good. That's not good.
If I was yours, I know. I'm a thick boy.
You're just thick.
She's just
so
thick
Michael.
and juicy.
It's how you are. You're thick people.
Thick and fucking juicy. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
There was something I wanted to show you, I think.
Swimming with turtles.
is so creepy.
Matt wants you to use this picture this week.
Brutus Maximus, and I'm back in the jacuzzi. Jacuzzi.
I'm back in the jacuzzi.
Real quick.
What?
Here we go.
I don't know where this
What
person came from. It popped
the
up on my thing.
fuck?
I'm in the fucking jacuzzi.
I can't see.
Hey there, it's Brutus Maximus.
Brutus
I'm
Maximus.
back in the jacuzzi.
We got
I feel like I need to isolate that.
We've got to get this
Jacuzzi
guy
on the show.
on the show.
He's probably going
Brutus
to. Well,
Maximus.
he's a circuit gay.
Yeah, he is. He'll be at Goldilocks. You can find him.
I hate when those type come up. I'm like, thanks.
You won't know. You'll be in the swing.
Thanks.
You're in the swing, like upside down, like you have no idea whose dick is entering you.
I wish. Honestly,
I feel like you'd love it though,
But
because
can I-
every once in a while you'd glance up and be like, "Oh, that guy's hot,"
Well, or I'd be like, oh god, I don't know.
and you wouldn't come unless you touched yourself. Probably.
I probably wouldn't even come because when I get fucked, I'm not hard. It's weird.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I don't.
that is different.
Yeah.
I was always rock hard when I got fucked.
I fully am concentrating on what's happening in the hole.
I know. I'm so nervous. You're nervous about poop. I'm nervous about a tear.
Tearing my. What were you
You're
going to show?
tearing up my hole.